showed up out of town under threat of arrest, but Melton never responded. Thursday morning.
Chris Melton, you're a punk-ass bitch, okay? First of all. Second of all, we're in a national fucking disaster, and if somebody wants to help somebody, then let them. We don't need you and your little dick-swinging contest to be all getting in your fucking feels because somebody's stepping on your fucking toes.
Instead of making Assistant Chief
now listen
Melton
to this
available,
bitch.
the town offered its town manager
listen to this
for an
bitch.
interview.
So the personal aircraft that landed was not only unauthorized, but also they provided no notification that they were coming, and that did pose a potential risk to ongoing operations with search and rescue. And then, also just wasn't safe for them to be there.
Shut the hell up, you ugly hoe.
Especially since we didn't know, who they were.
What kind of risk did it involve?
What they were doing there.
In the days after the storm, through that Sunday morning, there was no restricted airspace in Lake Lure. The FAA did impose a temporary flight restriction after this encounter between Mr. Sidhum and the Assistant Fire Chief Melton.
Stank face ass looking bitch.
That no one should have been in that area trying to save these people who had been stranded for 2 days, headed into day 2, next to day 3.
Correct. If anything, they should have at least notified Incident Command, who would have authorized them or not authorized them to be in that area.
They should have
Sidhum said he did exactly that. When he landed at the Rutherford County Airport and spoke with the people in charge, Sidhum says airport officials told him they were only selling fuel to private aircraft if those pilots were helping in the search and rescue effort. Sidhum has the receipts showing a fuel purchase going into Lake Lure that Sunday morning and one after the arrest threat just 2 hours later. And
I'm unaware.
I'm unaware.
Unaware of that.
Are you also unaware of those tragic eyebrows?
Private pilots were being asked to return to that area to do what Mr. Sidhum was doing at that time. Do you see how that the public may look at that and go, well, that's a little perplexing that, just before he was severely endangering rescue efforts, and then, less than a day later, they're being begged to come back and help.
Well, I can only imagine that they went through the correct chain of command to be authorized to come here.
What was the danger posed in what Mr. Sidhum did, the specific danger that day?
Well, it interrupted operations of the people who were there.
It never interrupted shit. You know what interrupted shit? Was President Biden and that other dumb freaking heifer that everybody had to stop rescuing people so they could just fly over and look at it. They didn't put boots on the ground, you ugly bitch. But that's okay. Everybody can stop for this stupid fucking bitch to get a fucking vote. But no, a man's gonna use all his own shit to fucking try to save people. But no, you're gonna get in a dick swinging contest. And then this ugly bitch with a fucking 5 head's gonna get on here with these tragic eyebrows and run her freaking dick sucker.
And disarray right now for someone who's not trained, not adequately trained in
I'm sorry, do you know how to fly a fucking helicopter?
Especially at that time, they should not have been in that location.
But just some hours later, he was back in the area, and the county welcomed him in to do exactly what he did just the day before. Do you think his training was significantly improved overnight?
I think that it's not that we're turning away help or volunteerism at all.
That's exactly what
Once
you
again,
did.
We just need to go through the right steps to do that. So we're aware.
I'm sorry, but he ate her to fuck up.
The state is aware, Rutherford County is aware, and the town of Lake Lure and village of Chimney Rock is aware of what's going on. That was not the case initially.
Are you all welcoming those private helicopter pilots who have delivered food and water and medical supplies and are helping rescue human lives from the mountains around Lake Lure? Are you guys welcoming them now?
That would need to go through the Rutherford County Emergency Management or the State Emergency Management.
I'm asking you as an official, the leader of Lake Lure, North Carolina, are you now welcoming those private helicopters in your community?
Yes, if they go through the necessary channels.
Do you think that
oh my God,
your people on the ground in Lake Lure did what they should have done when they handled this flooding victim that was delivered to them in the encounter between Assistant Chief Melton and this private pilot?
Yes, sir. They were doing what they were supposed to do at that time. And, I can't speak highly enough of Mr. Melton and all of our emergency personnel that's here right now.
Man, shut up.